Ellerslie presents Spiritual Lessons from World War I, a live teaching series by Eric Ludy. To learn more about Ellerslie, Eric Ludy, and to find additional resources to deepen your spiritual life, please visit ellerslie.com. To view the notes for this series, please download the accompanying PDF that came with this audiobook. Part 1. The Sinister Unknown. When I say that this is going to be a series on World War I, some of you could immediately begin to tune out and go, great, this is the last thing I would ever be interested in. However, one of my secret desires in this is that you would become extremely interested in the movements of history, because I'm not a fan of war necessarily. I'm very intrigued in war, about war, because of how it parallels the spiritual life. We are in the midst of battle as believers, and God himself is going to convey that in and through the scriptures, that this is a spiritual war that we are in, and yet our weapons are different. But we've been given weapons that are mighty to the pulling down of strongholds. In other words, we need to understand that we have been armed, we have an enemy, and God intends us to win this battle. But he wants to teach us how warfare works. And so one of my fascinations with war has to do with that. I'm sure there are other elements of it, like there's a manhood dimension to war that is very interesting to me. And my initial fascination with World War I, which goes back quite a while, comes to the fact that it's probably the most difficult event, arguably, in history for a man to participate in. There's been a lot of wars that are very difficult, and they're all difficult for men or women to participate in. But this precise war is going to create dynamics and situations that we could probably rank in the top 1 to 10 of the most difficult, most trying, most challenging situations that any person could find themselves in. And for whatever reason, I'm interested in that because I want to stick myself into that situation and say, Eric, how are you responding? What are you doing right now? I want to, in a sense, test myself, do a dry run on difficulty so that when I do get to those challenges, I have thought it through. I've oftentimes said, don't wait to make your decision of if Jesus is worth your life to that very moment where someone says, do you want to, deny Christ or die? You don't want to wait till then. You want to evaluate that now. You sort of want to do your dry run in your soul. What do you believe? What is your value system? And for whatever reason, World War I does that for me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?